Hey there everybody. So today we will discuss ICT structures that repeats every time. So there are two structures. First we will study the structures, then I will show you examples on the chart, and then on the basis of this strategy or these structures, I'll predict the next move of GBP. So I'm gonna show you the proof because I will predict the next move, so that way you will know that if this strategy really works or I'm just scamming you. So first we will discuss it and then I will predict the next move. Okay, so first we will discuss this one. You can see that here the price is consolidating. Okay, so this will be the first step of this structure. You can see this consolidation on the 1 minute, or you can see it on 1 hour, you can see it on every time frame. Okay, then the next step will be this market structure shift, okay, to the downside or to the upside. In this case we are discussing the downside, so you can see that the market structure shift happened. Then again it will enter into a consolidation phase. Again you can see this is a consolidation, okay, and again the market structure shift to the downside, but this time it's special because this market structure shift, it retests a previous fair value gap or order block. Previously there will be either an order block or there will be a fair value gap. So once it retests that fair value gap or order block, it will pump from here. So you can see the market structure shift happened to the upside. So this is your confirmation. Okay, like if you see, this structure is useless unless this market structure shift happens. Okay, so once this happens, it will retest and this will be your entry area. Okay, that's why you should watch whole videos. Okay, like if you skip the video early, then you will just memorize the structure and leave the video, and then you will enter at a wrong point and you will get stopped out. So our confirmation is this one and the entry point is this one, and your stop loss will be below this swing low. Okay, and then you will target these highs. It will sweep these highs. Okay, now I will show you this example on the chart. Let me show you. You can see it happened on your few days back. You can see this is the consolidation, then the market structure shift happened in the downward side. Okay, this was the market structure shift to the downside, then again it entered into a consolidation phase. Again you can see your market like, then this happened, the market structure shift to the downside, but this time it retested this order block. Okay, you can see there was an order block on 1 hour, so it retested this point, and then once it went up, you can see the market structure shift happened to the upside. You can see that it closed above it. So once this happens, this is your confirmation. Then on the retest you can enter here and you can target these highs. Okay, you can see it swept these highs, so that's your target and this will be your stop loss. So this was one structure. Again, if you don't see a market structure shift to the upside at this point, then you cannot enter. This is your confirmation. Okay, now we will discuss the second structure, then I will predict the next move on the basis of this strategy. So this kind of structure, this is a structure that you usually see at the tops or at the bottoms. So you can see I have marked this is the previous high. Okay, higher time frame, it's either a daily or weekly. So you can see that the price closed above it. Okay, the price was consolidating, then it closed above it. You can see that this was let me show it, this was the last swing low before sweeping this previous high. So this swing low is important. This was the last swing low, so the price went up, swept this low, then it came down. So once it closes below this last swing low before making this high, that's your confirmation, and then you can enter once the price goes up to the 0.5 fib level from the top. And see, once the price goes up to the 0.5 fib level, then you can get your entry and your stop loss will be above here, and you can see it will go down. And one more thing, this shouldn't go above it. Okay, this should remain below this swing high. So now I will show you the structure on the chart. Let me show you this on the 4 on the euro. Okay, so you can see that the 4-hour swing high, it swept the 4-hour swing high. So you got the structure, the first step happened. Now what you do is you shift to 15 minutes. Let me shift to 15 minutes. Okay, so now we will find the last swing low that formed before sweeping this high. So you can see that this is the last swing low before making this high. So the price came down, closed below it. That's your confirmation. Now what you have to do is you have to wait for the 0.5 fib level, draw this. Once the price goes above it, you can enter here, stop loss will be here, and you can see it comes down. So this kind of structure forms at every top and every bottom. So you should look for such confirmations. Once you get these confirmations and this retest, you can enter. Now I will predict the next move on the basis of this strategy, okay, and I will do it for the GBP as I said earlier. So let's see what's going to happen next for the GBP. Now this is your GBP chart. Okay, so you can see consolidation. Okay, we will draw it from here. Then the break of structure to the downside. It's actually break of structure, okay, not market structure shift because it's coming down. Now again the consolidation. Okay, now this is interesting. You can see that this happened. Now you should look if there is any order block or fair value gap previously on the 4-hour. So we will shift to 4-hour and you can see that there is that order block. Okay, so it retested this area. Now another step has happened. What's the final step? The second last step is now the confirmation. Okay, once it goes above here, okay, then you can enter on the retest of 0.5 fib level and your stop loss will be below here and your target will be this one. So this is my prediction for the GBP. Once it you get the confirmation, okay, without the confirmation it's not valid. So once it closes above it, then you can enter on the retest and that's your target, these swing highs. That's my prediction. Let's see what happens.